see now. Okay. It's okay. You gotta push it hard. Oh, I see. I see it coming up now. Okay. I think I am going to make some spaghetti. That's what I think I'm doing. I think I'm gonna go get some hamburger. Hello, hello, hello. Come in. Say hello. Get me used to going live on YouTube because I cannot play around. How you doing? Come in and just say hello to me. I'm just gonna get used to going live on YouTube because I am not where, excuse me, I'm gonna have to take this gum out. I am not where I wanna be. I'm not doing what I wanna do. And that's gonna change today. Instead of using this day negatively, I'm gonna use it positive. And I'm not playing. I can't keep on being scared of going live on social media because I don't want all of that blah, blah, blah. I got to get it done. I can't allow anything holding me back anymore. This is, if you've been following me, you know this is a hard day for me. This is the day I buried my oldest son 5 years ago. But like I said, I want to turn this day around. I want to turn this day around. I didn't cry so much. I got bags underneath my eyes. I guess that's how they do for the facelift. Not even going to worry about it. Come in, say hello. How you doing? I appreciate you just joining me for a few minutes. I want to get comfortable. I want to get this anxiety out of me. I keep on staying prayed up. Just let my thoughts and feelings guide me. Make the best decisions I possibly can. Because my goal is, my goal. Hey baby, how you doing? I'm making sure I'm having the best day possible. I'm hoping you having a great day. I just have to learn how to come on here with a plan because I'm determined. I want to retire my husband. I don't want my husband going out to work, even though that's his little break, his little getaway. But my goal is to retire my husband. That's been my goal for the last year. And I'm going to have to stay focused. I don't see a way to do it without going live every day. And that's starting today. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go live every day. And we'll do something. How you doing? Shane, it's either Shane or Shan. It's no E on the end. But hello, how you doing? Thanks for speaking. I appreciate it. I'm going to be coming on here, doing a couple of things, going live every day. I think I'm going to have a look. If you've been following me, you know I don't do a whole bunch of cooking. But I'm going to start cooking so all my little cooks can critique me. How you doing? Oh, it's pronounced Sean? S-H-A-N? Okay, I'm surprised. Yes. I'm very surprised. Jess, I don't know what you're saying, baby, because it won't let me, it is not interpreting what you're saying. I'm sorry. Yeah, I pushed the button and didn't do anything. Yeah, it didn't do anything, so I'm not sure what is it saying. For English speakers, yeah. I understand. Hello, Melissa. How you doing? Hi, Sophie. Sophia, I'm assume I'm saying Sophia. Hello, Ankush. I'm gonna go and break it down. An, and the K is a heart. Ush. Ankush, is that correct? How y'all doing? Y'all know I'm from Chester, VA, where we talk a little Southern. We're not as bad as North Carolina. We don't have that Southern draw as much as North Carolina. But if you're from the North, HRU. I'm doing fine. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm trying to make this as the best positive day I can make it. Yeah, I'm in Chester, VA, so you know. Well, I started my channel when my son died 5 years ago. My oldest son was killed in Richmond, June the 17th, 2025. I mean, 2019. So that's when I started the channel. As and I didn't take the channel really serious. I didn't take YouTube really serious. I started a channel. I was going to do a channel about gun violence and everything like that. When, how can I put this? Not saying it's anything wrong with it. We just didn't grow up talking about depression and anxiety and stuff like that. Thank you, thank you, baby. We didn't grow up talking about those things. I grew up with my grandma, so we had that toughness with us that we always on push forward, shake stuff off. After my son died, I couldn't push forward. It just so happened when he died a couple of months later, I was in the hospital with blood clots. Then COVID hit. COVID hit. My husband had to close his business down. COVID hit. I had to close my business down. So thank you, baby. Thank y'all. I appreciate it. Thank you, baby. I had to close my business down. So a whole lot happened within that year. And I said that to get to your answer on what is my channel about. It's pretty much going to have to be about my life. I started off, like I said, it was going to be about my son getting killed in Richmond, Virginia. Then it started talking. We just started having fun doing COVID to lift our spirits up. Then it turned to, I'm married to a 76-year-old man. My husband is much older than me. A couple of, that's why I said this has been a roller coaster week for me, because my husband's birthday and Father's Day on June 16th. June 17th is when my husband got killed. I mean, my son got killed. And then this week been up and down. So my channel for me is just part of my life. Everybody said, am I going to do a niche? I don't fit in. I'm a retired hairstylist. I used to own a taxi cab company. I used to own a hair salon, and I used to own a shoe boutique. My husband always been in the food service business. He's working a job right now because the blood clots affected my lungs, so I can't work a regular job now. And I cannot open my taxi company back up because Uber and Lyft came down here and they it changed the dynamics of what was going on. When I opened my taxi cab company in 2013, Uber and Lyft wasn't here. We was doing excellent. We was near a college. We provided safe rides, especially for females. It was called Pink Taxi. We did excellent. Uber and Lyft was not here in 2013 when I opened up. The goal was to open that up for a little while and then I don't know what that means, baby. The goal was to open that up, and I was turning it over to my oldest son. My youngest son was still in school, so things change. So this is where I am now. This is what I'm doing now. And that's why we're refocusing on what I'm doing. My goal last year was to retire my husband by this year. He just turned 77 last week. He's still working. And I don't want that for him in the next year. I want to be able to retire my 77-year-old husband. And before I say this same speech next year, before he turns 78, I want to be able to say and walk up to his job saying, honey, yeah, I'm trying real hard, Sophia. I'm trying real hard. I don't want to be depressed. I don't want to be I don't want this day filled with tears. I want to refocus. That's why I came live today. I want to refocus on what I was originally wanted to do. And I wanted to use this time to retire my husband. It's nothing I can do for my son now. My son is gone. I have my youngest son here. I have a grandchild. So that's what I'm going to focus on now. Of course, you know, that anxiety that hits you in your heart and you have outbursts of just tears. You could be talking about one subject and it always comes back to my oldest son is not here. You know, my biggest fear about coming live is exactly what's happening now. YouTube is doing a great job in filtering stuff out. You like it? YouTube is doing a good job in filtering stuff out. And I told somebody that you could tell that all the alopecia spots. I told somebody in another live that I did that with AI and all this technology, hey baby, with AI and all this technology, I don't see why is this a problem with people saying just the craziest thing. Thank you, baby. We've been married 34 years. How the time have flown. You know, how the time flew. 34 years. We've been together for 34 years. I met him when I was in college. Thank you, baby. You like that? Yeah. We've been married 34 years. And it's so funny. Now, I'm fine here and I'm fine here. But if I try to do a nose ring, a lump comes in my nose. I can't do that. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. I've been married. That's why I tell people. Some people come on and say some remarks. I be like, I'm old enough to be your mother, and if you have children, I might could be their grandmother. And my husband is old enough to be papa. It's a difference when you granddad and you papa. Okay. And that's one of the reasons it's hard to come live. People think it's easy. It's not. I used to go to these, I don't know if y'all know what that, I used to go to Toastmaster classes because I had a fear of speaking in front of people. When I was in the hair industry and they wanted me to do platform artistry, I never would do it because you had to be able to work and talk and explain to everybody. And that wasn't my thing. That wasn't my thing. I spent so much time, you know, with the kids doing, I did braces for my youngest son and all of that. I never took that time for myself. But now it's a difference. With the lupus and stuff, I've been on prednisone so long that, you know, your mouth is, your, all of this is the bone. So like I'm having problems with teeth breaking and teeth coming out, which also make it hard to speak in front of people because you're very self-conscious about your looks when you're talking to people. And that's just a part of being human. You know, even though I feel good about myself and, you know, everything, you always want to improve on yourself, especially when you're talking to people. Yeah. And it's hard. So Toastmasters, everything changed since COVID. You used to can go to Toastmasters and build your confidence, and your test was speaking in front of people. And it, of course, they want you to do eye contact. They want you to exert your voice forcefully and being able to keep somebody or capture their attention. But you know what else is good? When I was younger, I used to go to the AA meetings with my mom. And AA is very good on being able for you to be able to talk. Because the first thing they tell you to do is stand up and introduce yourself. But the best thing about going to AA meetings that I used to go with your mom, it seemed like a family. So you'll stand up and say, "Hi, my name is Sheila, and I'm so and so and so." And then everybody will say, "Hello, Sheila," and that means you welcome. So you can gain experience no matter what you're doing or where you're going from. I mean, where you're going. I'm trying to read and thank you. How do you say your name? Osman, is that correct? Osman Dakiri. 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 Hello, thank you. Thanks. Hi, Alfred. Thank you. Jim Sarari. Jim Sarari? It's no JMN Sarari? I'm not sure. Hi, Mandy. How you doing? I appreciate y'all stopping in. Please hit that like button for me. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Y'all making the day much better for me because I was determined, you know, I want to be able to have a full conversation about my son without crying. Yep. So I am appreciate. I appreciate y'all coming in and speaking. I really do. Yep. So y'all make sure y'all hit the like button for me. I appreciate it. I can understand some of the words, but that sound a little French. But where are you from? Where are you from? Asen, Aseni, Aseni. Hello. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate y'all. I'm from VA, Virginia. Where are you from, Justin? VA. We have a little bit of everybody here. You know, we have some North, because this is a military town too. So they have a military base here. So and then some people that come stay, you know. Texas. It's so many people from Texas. A lot of the students at, like I said, I used to have my taxi cab company near Virginia State. A lot of the kids graduated, they moved to Texas. They said it was better jobs. Yep. Especially for their degrees, they moved to Texas, which I was surprised. Texas, when you say that name, it feel hot to me. When I think about Texas, I think about heat and I think about horses. Who, Virginia, VA? Yep. Hi, Doc. Doc Holiday. Now, that's is your name Doc Holiday for real? Or somebody love cowboy movies? You want to move to Dallas? I mean, a lot of people. Hi, Amanda. A lot of people moved to Texas. They said it's jobs there. It's hot. Yeah, I think about when I hear Texas, it feels hot to me. A lot of people. Yeah, you are. Rosa. Rosa or Rosea? Mm-hmm. Yes. Hi, Callie. Hey, Tim. Tim, why are you laughing? You from Jamaica? Why? What? Why? Where you from or just in general? Are you speaking in general? I fell out the shower and I'm going to say it's been a couple of weeks. My arm still hurts. It's because I keep on saying it's too hot. Shoot. When I think about Texas, I think about heat. And you know what? It makes me always think about a sweaty old person, jeans, cowboy boots, riding a horse. All right, Felix. But yes, that's what my goal was a year ago, is to retire my husband. That's what I wanted to do. If you can set a goal, you have to go for it. So to answer your question, I think my page is going to be more about everyday living, lifestyle blogging. It's not going to be niche down. Not at all. I know, but still. Yep. I do. I just think it's so hot. But I would love to visit. When I used to drive the tour buses, um, I drove through Texas slightly, but I never been there to mingle or anything. Yeah. I think driving the tour buses was real fun. I did like that. I got to go a lot of places that I wouldn't have never thought about. Thank you. I'm not telling you my age, Omega. God, Justin, my life story is a book. I see people on social media. It's a I don't know if it's a website about telling your story or not. I know I started far as the day my when my son got killed, my oldest son got killed. I started writing an ebook that was very emotional for me. It's going to, unless she's a better. What is BETA? Well, we have had this discussion about him retiring. And he retired from having a cafeteria. That was retirement number one. I said if he retired, even if he doesn't completely retire, if he could go back to like 2 days a week, or if he can go to 3 days a week, not working 5 days. And I'm gonna keep writing my book. The first part of my e-guide, I think you can get it for free too on Amazon. It's I Didn't Give You Permission to Die by SheilagreenHall. And it's not as nothing can change that, my son is gone, but it has some funny stories in there about different things that happen, and it always come back to I didn't give you permission to die. And the reason I originally named it I didn't give you permission to die is because when you have kids, your first thing is they have to ask for permission. They have to ask for permission to go outside. They have to ask for permission to go on the refrigerator or whatever. And I named it at that time. I didn't give you permission to die because you didn't ask me for permission to leave. Um, Even though when somebody shot him, he was already sick. He was dealing with diabetes. So, yeah, my son's name was Omar. Yeah. If you hashtag Omar Green in Google, he was 33 when he died. He was 33. Yeah, he was at a grocery store in Richmond, Virginia. Not a grocery store, but a corner store. And he was talking to a girl. So a dude dressed in all black came from around the bushes and shot him one time. So I think in our mind that you getting shot one time, you didn't supposed to die, but the bullet went into his back, into his lungs. And I think by the bullet did not come out. It just rattled in his lungs. So what they didn't know that what they didn't know is that his lungs was filling with blood. So eventually he kind of drowned in his own blood. But he was 33, you know. Yeah. You have to, Tim? Yeah. Yeah. Like when I talk to the police officers, I don't live in Richmond. I live on the outskirts. They pulled the cameras. They said Omar wasn't doing anything that should have caused him to get shot that day. Yet again, they also said that by him getting shot, excuse me 1 second, wipe my nose. I'm sorry about that. They also say it's unusual for somebody to shoot you one time. If it was deliberately meant for him, usually a person would shoot over and over. By him getting shot one time, they don't know if it was mistaken identity, and they don't know if it was meant for him or the young lady. Yeah, unfortunately, I hold on to the fact that I talked to him at 6:59. At 6:59, he called me and said, "Mom, can I send him some money?" So I sent him some money. At 10:59, I was starting to get phone calls. His grandma lived two blocks away from where he got killed at. At 10:59, like I said, my husband was in the bed. He had just got out the hospital a couple of months ago for they had to redo his intestine. He had a bowel blockage. So he had just got out the hospital. I'm starting to get a phone call. Every mother nightmare. I keep my phone on just for that. I have two sons. No matter how old they get, they're still your children, And like I said, he was 33. He lived over there near his grandmother. And a young lady called and said, Omar been shot. So that's the first call. Then that was at 10:59. And it's strange how you remember the times. You remember every word somebody says to you on that phone. Y'all check, you was fat 3 times. I'm sorry that happened to you, baby. Because the first thing that a mother teaches their children is don't trust nobody. Don't trust nobody. And I know people, I said that before in the video on here, and I love all my people that pray for me and stuff. And they say you can't live like that. But we're dealing with young men. Um, we're dealing with young men. What are you going to tell them? When your children, even when your children go off to college and you go off to college, I hope parents are telling them you can't trust everybody. You cannot trust everybody. You just can't. You always got to be suspicious. You can't never let yourself go. Like I said, at 6:59, I talked to my son. At 10:59, he was gone. He was gone. I got the first phone call. I got myself dressed. I made it to the car. On the highway. I told my husband it was no way I could move my husband. Like I said, he had just had major surgery on his stomach. You know, I I I I don't know exactly. I don't even know. I don't know what's happening. I know. I think I've been doing really, really good. Um, Unfortunately, you know, for Omar, he had diabetes really bad. He had diabetes really bad. If anybody really wanted to do something to Omar, you didn't have to shoot him. He was already sick. You could have just fought him. You could have, if he did something to you or disrespect you or in a type of way, you didn't have to shoot him. Because if you just went toe to toe, most likely at that point in his life, you would have just beat him that way. You didn't have to take his life. Omar couldn't run or anything. When I talked to him at 10:59 that day, he was calling me to tell me, asking me for some money, but he was telling me that he couldn't feel his feet anymore. And I said, Omar, go to the hospital. He was like, he wanted to wait for his girlfriend before he went to the hospital. And I said, Omar, he said, Ma, I know my feet is there, but I cannot feel them. And I said, is they tingling or something? I said, your sugar have to be real high if you cannot feel your feet. And he said, Ma, I cannot feel my feet. I know I'm moving my feet. When my feet touch the ground, I cannot feel it. I said, oh my, please go to the hospital. That means your sugar is so high that, I forgot what it's called, but you can, neuropathy, I think it's neuropathy or something like that, when you can't feel your feet or it's not even a tingling sensation. He had diabetes. So it really wasn't no reason for anybody to shoot you. And like the police told me that it's very unusual for somebody to shoot one time. If they have some kind of problems in the street, usually somebody will shoot, keep on shooting. But they shot, it was just one bullet, and that one bullet went into his lungs. Like I said, I talked to him at 6:59. At 10:59, people started calling me and telling me, Omar was shot. And by the time I got to the hospital, he was gone. And as a mother, I still couldn't even, when they walked me down this hallway and it was all white and we went into a room, it never even, I couldn't even comprehend what do unresponsive mean. You know, I kept on asking his so-called friends on the way there. I was like, what do you mean? I was like, is he okay? And they was like, they saying he's unresponsive. And I was like, what do unresponsive mean? What is unresponsive? That's not like a word that, I normally use. And I called a couple of my friends and I was like, I called his cousin. I said, you're closer to Richmond. Can you get to Richmond and see what's going on with your cousin? I'm on my way. And she said, yes, Aunt Sheila, I can get there. So by the time I got there, I had called my best friend. I had called my sister. I had called, now you got to think about it. I live 35, 40 minutes away from Richmond. So as I'm driving, I'm calling these people, but my brain wouldn't allow me to understand what unresponsive meant. So I called a friend that used to work for my taxi company that did private duty, and I said, you know, Jay, I said, Omar been shot. They saying he's unresponsive, and I said, what do that mean? And by that point, everybody kind of got an understanding, but my brain wouldn't allow me to define that word. So even when I get there, everybody is outside. All these young people is outside. Two detectives walked up to me. We're going down this white hallway, and my brain still wasn't there. Those words never came to my mind to even say that he wasn't here, and it's something that no parent want to deal with. Everybody's grown, everybody go on their own. He didn't have any children. Um, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I can't, for my selfish ways, I can't say, well, I wish he had children. Do we want more children growing up without a father? You know, um, I still don't have no feeling each way. Did I wish he have children or anything like that? I know that he was already sick. I know that it didn't have to, whatever could have happened in the store, if he bumped into you, if he disrespected you or anything, I know it didn't have to happen that way. And hello, everybody. Hello. I'm sorry. Hello, baby. Yeah, thank you, baby. Thank you. I don't want y'all to think I'm really staying focused because I don't want to cry or anything. So I'm trying to be focused and intentional on what I'm saying. But that's what happened. And then, we was at a time that so much in Richmond area, the murder rate was crazy high that year. It was crazy. From little kids getting caught in crossfire to everything. My son, they gave him number 21, and that was June. He was the 21st person, so it was a lot going on that year. It was a lot going on that year. So when somebody asks me to talk about myself, it always starts. It's like my life died and my life restarted that day. Yeah, it started and it's like my life, everything started over that day. That day, everything started over. So that goes into today. Today would have been the day we buried him. And it's so ironic because it's ironic. I want to say, you know, I have lupus. We thought about something happened to me. What was, I I felt secure that if something ever happened to me, that my two sons would have each other. They would have each other to depend on. We all knew if something happened to my husband, then we knew we had our network. Sisters and your brothers and stuff, me as an adult is fine. I have two sons. They're going to be okay. It never was in the plan if something happened to one of them. I personally did not want a lot of children. I didn't want a lot of children. I have kids from my husband's first marriage, and then, I just didn't want a bunch of kids. So I never wanted to have a bunch of children. So I had two kids, and so they wouldn't be the only child. To me, now, that my oldest son is gone on, my youngest son is still the only child. That bothers me. With me having lupus and my husband 77, it's like if something happened to me, my youngest son is going to be by himself. That bothers me a lot. Yeah. So I know y'all wanted me. How you doing, baby? How you doing? Hello, everybody. I know the somebody in the chat told me tell something about my life story. Right now, that's all I can think of. I can't even go back even further. Right now. I don't even understand um y'all put in the chat where y'all from, because by some of y'all names I can't determine where are you from. I'm from VA, which is Virginia, and this is just my story for today. Thank you. Yeah, I'm from VA. You from Florida? How you feeling down there? Is it hot down there? Florida again? It is steaming here. Mm-hmm. California? Now. But they said Florida and California, it's a different kind of hot. It's like y'all, it's more comfortable, if that makes sense. Thank you, baby. Bangladesh, what kind of weather is there? No, I'm down in Chester. So I'm in between Petersburg and Richmond. My husband is 77. He just had a birthday last week, June the 16th. Nigeria, how's the weather in Germany? Do y'all get extremely hot? Trinidad, Caribbean. I don't have no desire. I've been to the Bahamas. I just don't have no desire. I don't want to go on a plane ride that's like 10 hours. Chi-Town, I'm not going to tell you that. Well, I'm not 77. Hey, baby. Yes. And they talking about it's going to be hotter tomorrow. Yes. I don't know what that word, and I don't want to even mess it up. Well, we've been married 34 years. We've been together. So if we've been married 34 years, we've been together longer. Yes. Mm-hmm. It's manageable. Like right now, it's I need my asthma pump to go outside because the air is like stagnant. Thank you. Hello, how you doing? Layla? Nope, because it's L-I. Leah? Your daddy say I'm fine. I always dated older men. I was in college when I met him. Oh, well, to let my my son um, been gone for 5 years. He was 33. No, he wasn't my professor. He owned a cafeteria. We asked him, Hey, baby. Actually, what happened was I was taking classes at J. Sergeant Reynolds, and I was also working there. Okay. It and he got in the elevator one day. I got in the elevator one day, and we just got in the same time, and we was talking. And I said, "Mr. Lewis, when is you want to take me out to dinner?" And he turned and looked at me. He said, "You want to go out Friday?" I said, "Yeah, I want to go out to eat Friday." And that's how we met. I mean, because I used to go in the cafeteria anyway to get something to eat. But it was just so happened I was going up to the third floor and he was going to his office or something. And it was just a joke at first. And we went out to eat. We was comfortable. We started talking. And we went out to eat again. And we went out to eat again. And one day he came on my house and he ain't never go home. So that's how we met. Scorpios is clairvoyant. Mm-mm. Is that what? I don't even know that. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. Y'all kept me going today. No, but you know what? Um, Somebody told me that that was the way I could retire my husband a little quicker. I never even heard of that. And I'm talking to you, Opa Chai. Chai. Yes, um, it everything was in walking distance. Then they had a plenty of restaurants, and we always went somewhere. You from UK? Oh, it's great. It's great mixed with blonde. Yep, I'm gray, but I'm not gray like my husband. Like my husband hair, if it came in, his hair would be pure white. Some people hair just come out white. Thank you. My chihuahuas must be woke. Yeah. Hey, baby, how you doing? Thank you. Mr. G Studio, how you doing, baby? Muhammad, thank you for stopping in. Thank you, Victoria. Thank you, Judy. Thank you, Asan. Thank you, Victoria. Thank you, SJM. Thank you, Beat Jew 95. Thank you, Olivia. Thank you, Tyler. Thank you, Chi-Town. It's me, myself, and I. Okay. Thank you, Sweet Strawberry. Mm, Boy, Coach Mo. I don't know what the first name is. Monetta Bowie is Coach Mo. Thank you. Loving and living. Thank you, baby. Thank you, Aubrey. Thank you, Raven. Green, are we some kitten? Raven Green, are you some kin to me, girl? Hmm? Where are you from? Where you from, Raven? Thank you, Olivia. Thank you, Angela. Thank you, Victoria. Thank you, Vanessa. Ooh, baby. I don't know what that one is. 338T. Thank you, Aubrey. Thank you, Greenaway. Yes, I'm older than you, baby. Mm-mm. If my oldest son was alive, he would be almost 30. I mean, he would be almost 40. The Boy Scouts was JS, another lie. I was there too. Oh my goodness. Loving and living. Thank you, Douglas, for stopping in. Thank y'all so much. Thank you. Y'all made this afternoon. I feel like, you know, once I make it through today, this, like I said, this would have been a day that 5 years ago that we said goodbye to my son. And this been a pretty good, I think this been a pretty good day for me. Hopefully it won't hurt as much anymore, but I don't know. You know, that's losing a child. I think about all the young people. So many young people, they know more people that have passed away than I do. And I'm older than them. Their friends are gone. Every year their friends are gone. You know, so many young people over and over. It's crazy. But I appreciate y'all coming to spend this afternoon with me. Definitely. And I'm going to make it a point to come live more. When I come live next time, my husband will be with me so y'all can see him. So I have to be very careful because he don't really get that I can't take stuff back once you see it on the internet, especially when we're going live. I have to be very careful. Say, you know, watch your words. Lord, my stomach making out. I'm supposed to be cooking spaghetti. What is the Boy Scouts all about? Can I click on? Ollie. Well, I appreciate y'all. Hi, Ken. Hi, baby Lois. Baby Lois. Thank you. I appreciate all of y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alfred, thank y'all. Thank y'all. Tasia from Tennessee. Thank you. Yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. That's been there. Cecilia. Cecilia. Mm-hmm. Mm. Hi, Max. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this was in Richmond, Virginia. Hi, Crystal. Mm-hmm. Hi, Pani. Hi, Tyler. It's your birthday, Tyler. Happy birthday, baby. June 25th. Yes. I can't even imagine working at the hospital. I can't. Thank you, Mildred. I can't. Thank you, baby. Hi, Jonathan. Thank you. Thank you, baby. Thank you. Well, I'm going to go. My husband should be getting ready to get off work. I think I'm going to come on one more time. Hopefully get rid of some of these bags underneath my eyes. You know, today is okay. Tomorrow will be better. Only thing you could do is take one day at a time. And I'm focused and I'm more determined now. You know, you only get one life. And you just got to do the best you can with it. You have to give yourself a chance. You got to live. You know, you have to live. You know, I saw an accident this morning when I was taking my husband to work. And I was like, wherever they was rushing to get to, That place gonna be there whether they make it there or not. That business gonna keep going whether they're gonna be there or not. You know, it's gonna keep going. You know, unless it's your business. Everything gonna keep moving. My son passed away 5 years ago. The world gonna keep moving. The world gonna keep moving. It's hard for your parents. That's why your parent don't supposed to know your death date. That's why parents supposed to go before their children, because you would not know, you would never have known that date. But you have to live the best life you can. You only get one chance to do it. It's a fly in here. that's what I'm keep looking at. You only get one chance to do it. And you only can do it the best way you can. You only can live the best that you can. You have to go after your dreams. You have to be determined. You just have to do it. Because you can't go back. You can't go back. Nope. No matter how much it hurt. It's nothing I could do at this point. You can't go back. I'm going to leave that with y'all. Hugs and kisses. I appreciate y'all for coming to my live and supporting me. You don't know how much that means to me. Thank you so much. All right.